First things first, I want to say the little montage with Mark and Eve was beautiful. I'm very happy how they did this. We got to see them actually doing couple stuff finally. Now, I want to start off with that because it was one of my favorite moments of episode 4. Because a lot of the other things in episode 4 really sucked to me. Like, I just didn't enjoy a lot of the other parts, but we're gonna get into that as we go along. So anyway, the execution of Nolan here was great. I love the action. It was amazing the way they synced up a lot of the scenes, right? As you could see here, there's that scene of Nolan getting punched as Alan the Alien is also literally just knocking off heads. We have Battle Beast doing his thing, just straight up being a monster. And then we also get Alan the Alien pretending that he's in trouble so he can motivate Nolan to actually, you know, give in to that hero side and come save me. You and I, we are prison buddies. Not in the gay way. Right? They never slid in each other's cheeks. Why did I fucking say that? Anyway, you get my point. They're actually friends because they did time together, okay? And I appreciate that. You know, you gotta bait a stubborn person like Nolan somehow, right? But anyway, I want to get into this specific part here. I really enjoyed the action scene where Nolan kind of broke free of his shackles and they started throwing hands. It was really fun to watch. I thought it would have been way more impactful. What I mean by that is I really thought like with each punch from these actually really strong Viltrumites would have been causing like shockwaves and craters and shit. But we just didn't get that, which is something that I always say in these superhero shows that it's always missing, right? We need to see more impact, you know, more destruction around them, you know. But that's just me. If you think it's fine as is, I mean, I'm cool with that too. Anyway, so the thing I'm gonna get into here is this particular part here is actually very annoying to me. You'll see it in a second here. There we go.
Alan let himself be taken prisoner in hopes of discovering Grayson, aka Omni-Man, aka Mark's dad, aka possible Viltrumite ally number. Yeah,
the whole narration bit was very annoying to me. It reminded me of this Family Guy scene here. Well, actually, a friend of mine said it reminded her of it. So check this out.
And sat down at the table. I looked with a grimace at the questionable meal Lois had placed in front of me. Of course, I'd never tell her how disgusted I was with her cooking, but somehow I think she knew.
It's like, even, okay, Family Guy made fun of the trope, but it's a comedy, so obviously it's funny that Peter is doing this. He is doing it in real time. You know, me personally, I hate when shows do this type of shit. You know, they're just a narrator just talking over stuff that we already know or things that we've already seen. It's basically insulting the audience and saying, you guys are too stupid to keep track of the story. I hate that shit. Another show that did that quite a bit was Hunter x Hunter. And I really hated every time that narrator spoke. I just had to start continuously skipping all the scenes because this dude would literally narrate when the main characters take a breath or they fucking blink too much. You'll be like, Gon and Killua blinked approximately 5 times in the last 10 seconds. It is quite necessary for them to blink to keep their eyeballs moist, you know, during this fight. It's like, what the fuck? We don't need this narration, and I hope they never do this shit again. It was cringe. But that's just my opinion. If you guys liked it, well, man, you got some very particular tastes. And we're all different people, so I don't really care. You know, anyway, so let's continue with this. So yeah, I want to just touch on this last part here with in Immortal in the future, where he kills literally millions upon millions of people just because he wanted to die. And I already never liked Immortal as a character, but Jesus Christ, yo, this just made me hate him so much more. Like, holy fuck, I hate this guy so much. Like, he is, in my opinion, one of my least favorite characters in the entire show, and that's saying a lot because this is a show about genocidal maniacs and psychopaths and shit with superpowers, you know what I mean? And he's supposed to be one of the good guys, but I hate him more than I hate some of the bad guys, which is hilarious. Anyway, this, like, just if I had to listen to his whining.
The gifted one, your family could endure. You need to repay the debt you owe me.
You need to repay a debt you owe me. Boo-hoo, I want to die, and suicide is the coward's way out. Woe is me. Yeah, honestly, if I heard 2 seconds of all of that whining, I honestly would have just done this, like, so freaking fast. It wouldn't have taken a fight to happen. I would have just been like, listen, I got a date to get back to. And, alright, there we go, he's dead. Alright, back to my actual life. You know, I get what they're doing here. They're forcing Mark's hand. They're forcing him to take a life, even though we've seen that he is not fully comfortable with it. It's great. Good, that's good character development for Mark. I love seeing characters struggle with their morality. That's all well and fine, I'm happy for it. But me personally, I just really hate Immortal. He just sucks so much. He already was preachy and obnoxious before, and now it's like, the future version of him is so much worse. I get that immortality can easily be a curse, and a lot of normal people will probably go insane too. But, like, you know what? He could have just stepped down as leader. You could have, like, literally taken so much drugs that it could have put you into like a immortal sleep or something if you really wanted death so badly, or wanted to be out of the game so badly, you know, like I don't know, man. It's just my quick opinions I was giving on this episode. The episode itself was fine. It just had a few things in it that I really didn't like. If you all agree with my opinions, go ahead and like and subscribe. We are getting close to 2,000 subs. I really never thought it would be possible to see this channel grow that far, but man, y'all are helping me make that happen, so I appreciate every single one of you. And yeah, besides that, everybody else have a good rest of your day. Later.